welcome. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. Just saw it there a second ago. Hi, Adonis. Okay, first person here is Queen for Love. Queen for Love. You might have choices and options around love. With the Empress, you've got love coming in and also money. Anxiety is moving into the past and you're moving forward towards greener pastures. If there's anything that's not functioning well will disintegrate and you'll move away from. If you're in a well-functioning relationship, things should move forward but leave the past in the past. If you're not with anyone, you may have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, possibly Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Exploring your options leads to success. Not bad. Cosmic Love. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life can begin to move forward for you when you explore your options. You're no longer holding yourself back. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Forget about the past, leave the past in the past, and you may have a water sign coming in. You may have a Leo coming in. You have a wish that comes true around life moving forward before the end of this year. And then you also may have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon. Not bad. Shonda for next week. For next week, perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and perseverance around work, school, or business pays off. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Dee Dee for the rest of the day. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Don't forget about rest, relaxation, and self-care. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life comes into balance. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. And you're no longer holding yourself back. Life begins to move forward. Not bad. Hi, Mel. Lily, I'm very run down and tired, getting used to working long hours again. Will things get better soon? And can I get back to the gym? I feel like I've been hit by a bus. Okay, let's see. Things are going to get back to normal. Yeah, you're going to adjust to the schedule, and then you'll be able to fit in all of the activities and stuff that you used to do. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past. There's like growth, change, and transformation coming in. So you're kind of going through this transitional period, but you'll settle in and you'll get used to it, and you'll be back to your regular activities in no time. Allie's thoughts for me these days. Okay, may find you to be somebody who's smart and intelligent, somebody who's down to earth, somebody who's hardworking, reliable, and dependable, somebody who's a loyal friend. Tiffany, general. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. You have the world at your feet. You have success coming in around work, school, or business, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Scorpio. Summer, love. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and don't make any decisions if you're feeling undecided. Slow and steady wins the race. Anxiety eases when you explore your options. You have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have new beginnings that could lead you to success. You might have air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Explore your options. Leads to success around love with new energy coming in. Debs, love. Disconnecting from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Like anything that's been disappointing, not functioning well, slow, half in, half out, upside down. Getting rid of that energy that's no longer serving you will help open new doors. Next relationship has long-term potential, and it may be with new energy that comes in sometime, I'm going to say sometime maybe later in the fall. And it may be a Scorpio. It could be fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If you're already with someone and your relationship is well functioning, it can continue to grow and change. But if it's not functioning well, it's probably going to move into the past and new energy will come in. Emily, if I write MB on his website, will he agree to a meeting and ultimately giving me a job in his university? I think it's a step in the right direction. I can't guarantee that he's definitely going to give you a job because the Two of Swords is indecisive, but it's a step in the right direction that could lead to success. So I would explore the option because it could lead you to like choices and options that bring in more money. I would do it. I would try it. Lily, what do my managers and senior leads think of me? Their names are Daniel and Devin, Tara, and Nadine. There's 8 of us temps there, so it's hard to get noticed. But I think that they think that you're doing well. Like your perseverance has paid off. You're smart and intelligent. You're grounded and stable. Things are moving forward. You're reliable. I think that they're pretty content with you. I mean, it looks good. 6 of Pentacles, like it really doesn't get better than that. Like 6 of Pentacles would be like a mutual, well-functioning work relationship. Good. Shonda, what is Shawnee's problem with me? Is he mad about the Facebook post, or is it deeper than what she's saying? Okay, let's see. Is Shawnee mad about the Facebook post? I think that it may be a little bit of both. Maybe annoyed with the Facebook post, and I think that there may be some old resentment or old issues that were never cleared up that maybe she let slide, and now like they're just starting to bubble over. Like, you know how like somebody does something and it's not that big of a deal, and then they do it again, and then it happens again, and then it's like building resentment. I would have a conversation about this if you care about saving the relationship, because it looks like it's salvageable, and that things could move into the past and move forward pretty easily if that's something that you're interested in. Leo Moon, do the cards show love commitment coming in? Yeah, and you might have choices and options, or it could be exploring choices and options leads to commitment. You have Fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you may have an Aquarius. A wish comes true. Exploring your options leads to success, brings you to a place where you're feeling relieved. It may even be an Aries. You'll have choices. But yeah, you should have commitment coming in, maybe before the end of this year. A well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. Not bad. Deb's career. Areas of your life that have been slow will now start to move forward. You got success coming in around career moving forward. And life could change for you for the better quickly. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Lay down the law, set boundaries, expressing your wants and needs around career could be helpful. And you have the world at your feet. So if you're looking for things to move forward, kind of throw it out there. See what's available, because you've got good potential now for your career to move forward between now and the end of this year. Emily, will Ivy go through with buying an apartment this fall? I think so, most likely. Oh, you're welcome. Lily, my flatmate and I, Tanya, she's an Aquarius, don't really get along. I find her painfully controlling and hostile. Is it personal, or is she just like that? It gets under my skin. Yeah, it's not personal. She's just like that. I was going to say that. It sounds more like that's her personality type. Like, usually people that are very controlling, they're controlling with everything. And it's not usually just with one person. It's usually with everyone. But asserting boundaries or laying down the law, setting boundaries could be helpful. It could be helpful. Alessandra, if I reach out to Rigo to meet up and catch up since it's been so long, will he be open to meeting up with me? Well, it depends what your intentions are. If your intentions are just strictly only to like catch up on old times, he may. But if you're expecting more from this situation, or if you have other interests, you might wind up being disappointed. The answer, if this is somebody from the past, I would say leave it in the past. But it's your choice. It just maybe, like, why go back and relive something that didn't work out? But that's your choice. Lita, anything good happening soon in love or career? Just anything having a rough night? I need to hear something good. Okay, let's see. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but you may have a committed relationship come in. You have a new journey that begins, and life could be moving forward. You should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you may be thinking about going back to school or in a new area of study. Listen to your intuition, and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings around the horizon. Not bad. Not bad. Tabitha, I just subscribed to your channel. Oh, welcome. What's coming towards me in love, and what's going on in my love life? Feeling depressed and jaded lately. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, anxiety and nonsense is moving into the past. Anything that's been misaligned or dysfunctional will move into the past. But you've got new energy coming in. Now, if you're already with someone and you're like, hey, I'm in a stable relationship, if the past was rocky, or if there was, even if there was rockiness in your past that has nothing to do with your current partner, leave that in the past and your current relationship to move forward. If you're not with anyone, disappointments and crap is moving into the past, and you do have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. Could be with a Leo, maybe with a Virgo. Exploring your options leads to success around love. You have the world at your feet. You also may have a Libra coming in. Now, it also could be that there's good karma coming back to your love life, and you're stepping into your self-confidence, and life is beginning to move forward. Yeah, things are moving forward. So if you're not with anyone, you got fresh energy coming in around the corner, and you should find yourself in a committed relationship that's well functioning, if that's what you're interested in, a commitment. But Six of Pentacles, well-functioning, new beginnings, life's moving forward. You're not going to be in this slump for much longer. So hang in there a little while longer and the energy is going to shift. Emily, MB's university currently has hiring calls, but not for my target faculty. I sent my CV to HR anyway with a short intro to who I am. Will they get back to me anything positive? Okay. Yeah, you may hear from them. You could hear from them. Yeah. Yeah, I would follow up with it as well, because I think that you can make something happen here. Alessandra, I'm not looking to restart anything, but I do want to know how he is and just catch up with intentions of more of that. If I make it clear, do you still see him being open to it? He's reluctant. So I don't know why he's reluctant. I don't know if he doesn't believe that or if he thinks that you're going to be into him or you're going to want more. He shows his reluctant. Would he meet up with you once? He might. Yeah, he might. But I don't know how frequently it will happen. I don't know. It shows disappointment. So I mean, it also could be that you meet up with him, you start catching up, and then you're just like, maybe I don't really need this. And that could be the disappointment. But I don't know how often it would be, but I think he would at least meet up with you once. Oh, you're welcome. Mary, General. New beginnings around the horizon, and you might have some money coming in. You could be feeling a little more financially secure. Maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip, and you could have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Listen to your intuition. Disappointment heals and moves into the past and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. Pretty good. Devin, love. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Six of Pentacles, a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. Could be with a Leo, maybe with an Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward, possibly with a Cancer. Explore your options around love leads you to success around love. Jasmina, will I get a new job by August? I think you could get one before the end of August. I don't know if it's going to be before August starts. Taylor, Sunday love. I don't see all that much happening. So you got like a little bit of anxiety around imbalance around love. If you don't have anything planned, it just may be that nothing is happening on Sunday. If you have something planned, you may feel like things are out of balance or the two of you aren't on the same page. You might feel a little disconnected. Nothing terrible, it just may be a little bit slow. Jamie and Brianna, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race. It always shows up, right, in everyone. But communications coming in, maybe doing something on a whim, fun and exciting. Communications picking up, listen to your intuition. Just kind of go with the flow of things, and you may see an improvement around the connection. Bacon, General, for Sunday. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby, and your perseverance is paying off. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. Stephanie with the PH. Any good news? Any good news? You might have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. You may be adding a new stream of income or focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle that could bring in extra money and ease anxiety. You may be spending time with a Virgo. You could reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while, and you could be planning travel, possibly a road trip. And F, did DW like my hair today? Yeah, I don't know how much attention they paid to it, but yeah, I would say yeah, they did. Kanchan, there's a guy that I've been talking to online. He said he's a Leo. I don't know if that's true or not. To the person, safe. Is this person safe or not? I would block him. I mean, I don't see him like as having done anything wrong. I don't think there's any reason to block him right now. I mean, it looks like he's grounded and stable, but if at any point you start to sense that something is not right with the situation, you could always block him. I don't think it's necessary right now. Emily, any love or romance happening? Zodiac sign. New beginnings are on the horizon. Explore your options. You could have a Sagittarius coming in or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like new energy is coming in sometime this fall. And you could have success coming in around love moving forward. You do have a love offer that's successful. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You might also have an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That's not the Virgo, maybe somebody else. Alessandra, why is he reluctant? It's been years. It has something to do with whatever happened in the past. So something from the past makes him question whether or not he wants to go back to this. I don't know what that is. I don't know what your relationship was. If your relationship with him was like ended on a bad note, that may be it. Or if things got out of balance, that could be it. It has something to do with something that happened in the past. Martisha sent an email. I'm going to pull up my email now. It takes a minute for them to come through. So while I wait for that, I will answer Georgia. Love for the rest of the month. When it comes to love, you have a love offer coming in. You have Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a Virgo here. You have good luck coming in, and you're making decisions that push life forward. Love could be heating up this month. Elizabeth, General. I have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. New job or business opportunity could be coming in. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You have listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Not bad. Martisha, I'm reading it now. You don't mind that I read its answer here, right? Oh, I see. Okay. A weekend looks good. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant are now starting to move forward, and you're driving, which there's your road travel. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Rainbows, butterflies, repeating numbers. Life's changing for you for the better quickly when you set boundaries and you don't accept less than you want or deserve when it comes to personal and professional relationships. Anything that's out of balance or disappointing, you might make a decision to walk away from, and that may be what those numbers are showing. Like the fours tend to be stable, and three usually is like change. Wait, three is change? Five is change. What's three? Three is the Holy Trinity, I think. Let me look up the threes because I forget now. Creativity. Encouragement and creativity. I thought it was the Trinity, but anyway. I would say, and the fours is stability. So it could be setting boundaries, looking for stability, building things in your life that are stable with guidance from the angels. Let me go back to that. You know, it's like he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So it's like he puts in enough effort to kind of keep you hanging on the line, but I'm afraid that he's not going to, I'm afraid that it's like a short-term kind of thing. I would, let's see what happens between now and the end of the month. See if anything seriously changes, because it looks like, the way it reads is like, yeah, he knows what you want, but he's not, like he may say it, but I mean, I know he hasn't said it, but he might say it, but it doesn't look like he's fulfilling it. It looks like 1 foot is in, 1 foot's out. And it's like almost like when you think that he's doing better, like he does better for a while and he falls off. So I'm a little skeptical right now that he's going to fulfill this, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt for right now, at least until the end of the month. Especially since you're going to be away. You know, like that's one thing that I always watch out for, because it happened to me with, I dated this guy, oh my God, 100 years ago. I mentioned him before, and he was in the Navy. When he was away, which was most of the time, he would write me, he would call me, he would send me shit. But when he came home on leave and he could actually see me, he would stop into my job, and then that would be it. I wouldn't hear from him when he was home. But when he was away, I would hear from him. Figure it out. I don't know. My thinking, and even back then, I kind of thought, like I was like stable for him. Like he knew I was here when he wasn't, and I was like a stable connection. But when he came, like he wasn't really committed to it, and that's why when he came home, he didn't really want to see me. He just wanted to know I was here. And that's what this kind of is like. It's like, just pay attention to what goes on. It's great that he's calling and texting more, but that needs to continue. When you get home, you need more. Otherwise, if there's a lot of like communication while you're away, but then it drops off when you get home, I would be skeptical. I would be careful. I think I'm up to Lita. More about the relationship you see coming in. Could have long-term potential. Listen to your intuition and express your wants and needs. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. New beginnings are on the horizon. Life's moving forward, so it's probably new energy, and disappointments are healing. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success with a relationship that has long-term potential. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I mean, you have Sagittarius here, you have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then you could have a Virgo. Things could change for you out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Elizabeth, will I qualify for SNAP benefits? I think you might. I think it may be worth a shot. general love. You have a wish that comes true and cause for celebration coming in around love. You could be spending time, well, you got to hear choices and options around romance, and a new journey may be beginning. You could have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here, and then you have Empress bringing in love and money. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down when it comes to love. Not bad. Not bad. What am I on the free list? Maggie, what will the concert in Berlin on Sunday be like for me? Cause for celebration comes in. It should have a good time. You got happiness around it. It looks like it would be a good time. What is that sound? Avery, you awake? Vicky, love reading for Alex. This person's life is moving forward towards greener pastures. So if things have been stuck or stagnant or not well functioning, whatever's not working is going to move into the past, and then life moves forward towards greener pastures. This person has the world at their feet, and they have long-term commitment around their next relationship. They shouldn't settle for less than they want or deserve, and they should set boundaries. Exploring their options could lead them to success. They have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sagittarius comes up the strongest. They also have a Scorpio. They're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward with good luck. If they're feeling undecided about something, they shouldn't make any decisions until they're ready, but exploring their options is suggested if they're not with anyone right now. Bernard, general love reading for July for this weekend and next week. Well, you have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities that lead to success. Empress is bringing in love and money. You could have a new journey that begins with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Exploring your options leads to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Not bad. T-Bet, how will my Asia video perform over time? It looks pretty good so far. Got happiness around things moving forward. That's pretty good. Success coming in with choices and options. It looks good. Let's see what happens. May have good success with it. Have I gotten to that? I think she's sleeping. Avery, you fall asleep? I think her and the dog are both asleep. He's asleep. He's on the floor over here. M, what does Kay think about the situation? I can't answer that if I don't know what the situation is. I need more information. Cinnamon, Saturday and Sunday for May. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You may have choices and options around social activity. Feeling a little more financially stable, could be spending time with an Aries. Maybe thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle. Something happens this weekend that makes you happy. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Perseverance pays off. Susie for the weekend. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Life comes back into balance, the wish comes true, which brings in cause for celebration, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Maybe spending time with a Capricorn. Rimmel, General. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you lay down the law, set boundaries, and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be planning travel. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a Gemini, a Libra, or a Sagittarius. A wish comes true. Life comes into balance, and cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. Tiffany Dennis, love reading. When is my next serious relationship? Maybe any time between like the month of November and the month of February. That may be the time frame when it starts. It could be with somebody who's creative in nature. They may be a Libra. They could be grounded and stable, fair-minded and balanced. They may be successful and intuitive. They may be very respectful, hardworking, and they may love travel. Dakota, General. Dakota, General. Slow and steady wins the race, but life's moving forward, and if you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Luck changes for you for the better quickly. You may have good news coming in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business may ease anxiety or relieve stress. Lucinda for the next 7. You could get good news around work, school, or business, and you may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Not bad. Brenda for tonight. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and then negativity moves into the past. And so does a disappointment. Teamwork is favored, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Money comes in, finances improve, if not tonight, soon. Lily, PayPal, love. I'd like to meet somebody decent and find commitment, but I feel like I don't know if it'll happen for me. You do have opportunity for it to happen. So there's new beginnings on the horizon. Exploring your options could lead to success. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. You've got Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer coming in. You have passion coming in. You're not looking back on the past, so it's probably not somebody from the past returning. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're listening to your intuition, and life is moving forward. You do have commitment here if that's something that you're interested in. And there's plenty of potential around you. So let's see what happens. Deja, love reading. You've got happiness coming in around love when you explore your options. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, but romance is heating up. Listen to your intuition. Maybe with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that you get a love offer. You also could have a Pisces coming in. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, but your love life should be moving forward. Elizabeth, love for July. Love for July. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. If there's no one that you're hoping to hear from, somebody new may come in out of the clear blue sky that brings with them like a grounded, stable, successful opportunity for life to move forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like it's new energy. You also may have a Gemini coming in, possibly a Cancer. You do have commitment on the horizon. I can't swear it's happening in July, but there is potential on the horizon. Beautiful Goddess, will finances improve soon? Well, finances are not just going to like improve. You're going to have to take some kind of action. It looks like adding a stream of income may be helpful in paying off a bill of debt or a loan. But if you don't take action, not much is improving. Things are a little stagnant. It looks as if you may be at some kind of a crossroads where you may have to make a decision. I don't know what you do for a living, but you may have to make a decision. Add something, pick up something new, get a different job, whatever it is. It won't improve unless you take action. And if you decided to move forward with adding something, it may be sometime later this summer, early fall. Feria, what did AG think when he saw me today? It's kind of neutral. May have felt like it was nice, it was pleasant. I don't know what the circumstance was. But they show us like feeling grounded and stable. Average, content. XXX, love. Well, you're making decisions that push life forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. And then with the Six of Pentacles, you could have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship coming in with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have choices and options, though. Lay down the law, set boundaries, don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You also could have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A new beginning is on the horizon. Not bad. I still can't answer that. I can't comment on how somebody feels about a situation if I don't know what the situation is. You see what I'm saying? It's like, well, what happened with Capricorn? Like, they quit their job, they moved out of state, you know what I mean? It's like, you can't really give a reading if you don't know what you're speaking about. Like, who is Capricorn? Who is the K person related? You know, it's like, it's too, you know, it's like when somebody asked earlier, like, what's going to happen in court? How can I answer what's going to happen in court when I don't know who we are or why we're going to court? You know what I mean? Joey, love for the next 48. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. The world is at your feet. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also may have a Leo coming in, or if you're currently with someone or talking to someone or whatever, the relationship or connection may be strengthening. But it looks like a pretty positive couple of days. Yeah, and tarot does have hundreds of combinations, yeah. But you can't comment really on a situation if you don't know what it is. Like, how could I tell somebody what the verdict of a case is going to be if I don't know what the case is and I don't know what the crime is and I don't know who the people are? Like, what's going to happen? I can't answer that. I don't know what we're talking about. Vicky. General for tomorrow for my friend. And my friend says, oh, was the last one was for a friend? Okay. You're very welcome. General for tomorrow. You may have money coming in, maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have a wish that comes true and choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition, lay down the law, set boundaries. Excuse me, if somebody is overstepping, a disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you're making decisions that push life forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Edward, general for next month. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You might be feeling like teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. And you could be either investing time in a side business or you may come up with an idea for a side business. The world is at your feet and the sky's the limit. You're feeling a little bit more grounded and stable financially, and you may be feeling like the hard work you put in pays off. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Pretty good. You okay there, Cyrus? Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for you? Peach, did S get my request? Edward, I did get it, yes. Thank you. I think that they did get your request, yes. Joey, 48 hours, and Tiffany, I answered for both of you. Right, the 48 hours was oh no, sorry, that was love for 48 hours, sorry. Joey for the next 48. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around like life in general. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. You got success coming in around whatever it is you're investing time in over the next couple of days. Jay, how management feels about my performance. Pretty good. May feel that you're strong, confident, hardworking, and successful. They may feel like, I don't know if like you're a fast worker, like can get stuff done, or like maybe you work faster than other people. Fast, agile. What's the word that I'm looking for? Like you know how to get things done, or you don't fool around, like you're focused, maybe that's it. And what does Kay think about Capricorn bringing different people around the family? I suppose it would depend on who the different people were. I don't think that there is a general rule for every other person. Like, I don't know who the people are, but I don't think that they think it's a problem because there's success around it. But I guess it depends who we're talking about specifically, who the different people are. But I don't think that they think that there's anything wrong with it. Devaya, are things going to get better, or should I cut my losses and abandon what I've been working on for a year? You know what? I wouldn't give up on it just yet. I wouldn't give up on it yet. I would give it another 3 to 6 months, and let's see what happens. J, love. J, love. When it comes to love, you've got choices and options that with divine guidance is pushing your love life forward. You should be feeling relief around love, being in a place where you're happy and content. If you're already with this person, great. If you're not with anyone, you've got a Capricorn, you may have a Leo, you could have a Taurus around. Oh, you also may have a Libra. Exploring your options leads to success. New beginnings are on the horizon with choices and options that could take you to the 10 cups being full. Pretty good. Aries sun for the next 24 hours. You've got listen to your intuition and feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Could be spending time with a Libra. Disappointments heal and move into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Raymond, love for the rest of the year. You might disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Like anything that has been like disappointing, broken, heavy, not moving forward. You may let that move into the past, and then with choices and options, you'll find yourself with the 10 cups full before the end of this year. Life moves forward with a new journey. Could be with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, maybe with a Leo. Or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but a disappointment is healing and life is moving forward. Macy, can I have a general for the weekend? Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. You may have choices and options around social activity. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and your luck is about to change. Pretty good. J for tomorrow. J for tomorrow. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A disappointment is healing and you're no longer holding yourself back. Listen to your intuition, maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Not bad. LA, is Wade willing to work with me? I'm not convinced. I don't know what kind of work this is, but for some reason there's something that they feel is out of balance, or there's something that either they feel like they can't do, or they can't help you with, or they are disconnecting from. I'm not sure what that is. Edward, love reading. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be bringing in happiness. If you're not with anyone, you could have happiness coming in around a long-term relationship with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe an Aries. Exploring your options leads to success, but you do have long-term commitment coming in. D for tomorrow. Slow and steady wins the race, but you're making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures, and a wish may come true. Could be spending time with a Virgo or an Aquarius. You may have the world at your feet. You may feel relief around life moving forward, and you could have success coming in around work, school, or business. LA, he's supposed to be my tutor, and I gave him the syllabus, and he said he would get back to me. Well, maybe he feels like he can't help you. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If he hasn't gotten back to you, I would reach out to him again, only because if you need a tutor, I don't want you to don't waste your time waiting on him. You know what I mean? J for next week. You have good luck coming in, or your luck is changing and a new journey may be beginning. Maybe spending time with a Leo or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You may be putting in, perseverance that you put into work, school, or business may pay off, and you may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. Bright as light, can you tell me what will Alvera do towards me this weekend? I don't think she's going to do anything towards you. I don't see much happening here. I don't think she has anything planned. I'm not really sure what you're asking. I don't see her doing anything to you this weekend. Girl, wake up. Keisha from Lincoln Tech didn't hire me. What happened? Timeline, well, I got hired on a new job. Somebody else may have came in that was more experienced. But you have a new job coming in, I'm going to say maybe within the next 8 weeks. New beginnings on the rise that lead to success around feeling better compensated, better respected, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Life moves forward. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Oh, I don't see her having any intentions towards you. It looks like there's distance between the two of you this weekend. Bottom, did Scorpio give me a good product or was I cheated? I think it was good. I don't think you were cheated. Oh, thank you. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, thank you, bright as light. Oh, you're welcome, Dakota. Mel, general. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. If you've recently had an argument with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure. Listen to your intuition. When will my mom get better enough after surgery to be able to travel? What is that sound? After surgery, it may be within like the next 3 months, like maybe 2 to 3 months. Maybe the stupid iPad that's making that sound. I keep hearing a weird sound. Good luck with everything, Emily. Sending some good energy over there. Good luck, good luck. Dennis, long story short, V called me today and I asked V if they blocked me and I was laughing. V has this whole guilt thing, and I think that it's part Catholic guilt. That could be. Anyway, V's intentions towards me after the call. Well, was damn happy to speak to you. Maybe looking for like growth, change, and transformation to come in. Maybe also looking for more communication, but is feeling relieved about making connection. So that's positive. You're probably going to get another phone call maybe over the weekend or early next week. Not bad. Not bad. There's like, it's like you could feel like the relief, like as if somebody was holding their breath and then all of a sudden they were like, oh, you were blocked. Great. But I understand that Catholic guilt thing. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Raymond, what makes my ex return? You know, this person seems to like, when something wounds their ego or something doesn't go the way they thought it was going to go, they come running back. So be careful. I would suggest protecting yourself, because it's like when they need to feel good, they come to you. But when they have other things going on, they kind of disappear. So I would be careful with this. Liz, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may be feeling relief around life moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Perseverance pays off. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Aries comes up the strongest as of right now. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Look at this. Raymond, where will I possibly meet this new love? I don't know. I don't know. You have to like live your life in order to meet people. Like there is no, the cards can't, it's not a directory like to tell you, you got to be a school teacher, you have to go to this bar on Tuesday night. It just doesn't work like that. Slow and steady wins the race. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Where that happens, I don't know. It looks like it could be something that comes in out of the clear blue sky when it's the last thing from your mind. So that may be like, I don't know, you're grocery shopping and you meet somebody while you're waiting in line, like that kind of thing. Like could be like comes in out of the blue. But where, I don't know. I can't tell you. Will I successfully finish school in December? Yes, I think you will. I think you will. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? That's it. Then I will wrap it up and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I don't know if I'm going to be on in the afternoon. I may not be on until tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. If I can get on early, I will. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.